Moments missed from Chelsea's 1-0 defeat to Middlesbrough in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final at the Riverside Stadium, as Hayden Hackney's first half goal wins it for Borough. Every time you feel as if there is some sort of momentum growing, something positive to clutch onto, Chelsea just wiped that all off the face of the earth. It has a lot of competition, but that from the Blues on Tuesday night at the Riverside Stadium might just be the worst of the season. It was that bad. Yes, they had opportunities to score some gilt-edged ones as well. But ultimately, there was not enough. Chelsea were too static in attack. The play was too slow. They were too predictable. And even when they got in behind, they were nowhere near clinical enough. That in itself is of course concerning, but the fact they were so poor in defense as well made it a really challenging night for the Blues, who now go into the second leg in 2 weeks' time, looking to overturn a 1-goal deficit. Mauricio Pochettino seemed to be satisfied with the performance when speaking to the media after the game, but the Argentine was ruining his team's lack of cutting edge in front of goal. How many times have we heard that this season? Anyway, here are some moments you may have missed from Chelsea's first leg defeat at the Riverside Stadium. Thiago Silva was the first Chelsea player to go over to the away supporters at the end of the game. The immensely experienced 39-year-old defender was forced to calm some of the fans down, who were absolutely furious with what they had seen from their team in the North-East. "I didn't see what was going on there," Pochettino said to Sky Sports when asked about what happened near the away end. "We can understand that our fans will be feeling disappointed about that, but there are still 90 minutes to play." Silva was the first to the scene as he felt the wrath of the furious Chelsea fans. Later on, Armando Broja, Levi Colwill and Alfie Gilchrist made their way over to the stand and were doing similar to Silva while applauding the fans and thanking them for their support. Nani Madueke returned to the Chelsea starting lineup for Tuesday evening's match. However, Madueke was unable to replicate the sort of form he had been showing in previous games and ended up being taken off in the second half. Just before he was taken off, though, Madueke could be seen losing his cool after he crossed the ball into the box, and none of his teammates were anywhere near it. Chelsea's game plan in the second half seemed to be, lump the ball in the box and see what happens, but there was nobody with even the slightest physical presence that was dominant in the air to latch on to the end of the cross, as Madueke's cross, that nobody anticipated, was met with the winger throwing his arms in the air and muttering to himself while he looked extremely frustrated. It was certainly one of those evenings for Chelsea.